Subscribe for your girl Obico.
Obiniyem levels Ninja. Finally, eviction is over. Your faves are in. Big Mama assembles them. Bambi, Paulina introduced. Housemates super excited. They are wondering what are they coming to do by these holidays. They are revisiting the whole Akofa thing. Ewurama Dragon Van Dyke being like, you they think Akofa is some person where you need to defend. That girl was as guilty as guilt. And you have boys saying that, oh, I didn't hear the question when AJ was talking, They laughed at him. And they were all like, oh, they are glad they can at least breathe. Oheneba talked about how his heart was beating, thinking that Ja was going to go, but he stayed. The young men went to the living area to engage in conversation with Bogdan Van Dyke on bro, let's be bros. It was just a little misunderstanding. They trashed it out. Dan reiterated that he is a very competitive young man. So in his quest to compete, you might misunderstand him. He puts in his effort. When it is done, it is done. People should not take it for World Cup like that. They trashed it out. Ewurama saying that, hey, we are allowed to we go make our babies and dragging a man, only for Big Mama to say, HOH games are not done yet. It means you can do whatever you want to do with your man, but cannot share bed overnight. You'll have to remain in the positions that you were until Monday afternoon when things change. You have them cuddling more. Van Dyke looking at Ewurama and going like, you are super cute. Akofe's matter comes back in the kitchen where Larissa is saying that Akofa is a lot, and of course defending over and over why she did what she did. She had a private conversation with Boy, and Boy was making her know what really went wrong with you and her. Girl now saying that it's not even about that. If she's making me know that she didn't follow you or you didn't follow her, that is not the reason that I got pissed off. I also realized that she talks to you with disrespect. And if you are my friend, you need to respect my man. I didn't like this whole thing of she making you do her beck and calls, like come here, go there, making you do all those things. So that aggravated me to take a stance that I don't need her in my life. Boy said he's tired of this for now. He doesn't want to talk. She should do what she want to do. Just make sure that the matter stays with them and a third person does not get to hear. Housemates are cuddling, You have Kondon going to sleep on Akofe's bed. And people are like, Later you have baby boy Perry equally going there. It is love like cuddling, love here and there. Paulina, the new lady, goes like, Peter Parker, where you there? And things. People are like, why are you making it obvious that you're watching the show from home before you came? By this or this, hello, welcome to Vampire GH. Thank you so much for clicking one too much. Oheneba puts Ewurama to bed and finally makes his way to his own room. You have Kiki not finding it easy to sleep, and she comes there to have cuddles. So Ewurama had to wake up and leave the bed for those two to cuddle, more like they want to enter each other. Ciao. Big Mama super pissed off with the housemate. Mo yamam wager tax and mo pumutu. Wednesday to Thursday be that time where you won't do kitty kata kata. Then you go pour rubbish, creativity zero. Then you do that nyama things there. Then you want applause. You need to be up and doing. Then you Kondon to waiting. You are very disrespecting, right? So you misbehave by abusing my rules. I give you punishment. You go to the AJ show and you are like, oh, it was just rice something. It wasn't that deep. Sure, it wasn't. And you expressing yourself as if I no get sense with the punishment I gave you. So it's possible Kondon did not think through, and she said that, but Big Mama really found it super offensive with how she went about describing the punishment they were given after touching her man when they were told not to be closer to your original couple or partner. Now you have the individuals in the house giving the chance to mingle with the guys. Finally, who did you most vibe with? So with this interaction, a lot did happen. Bambi want to find out from Oheneba, if you were not having a partner, would you want to get to know me more, like have me as your partner? Boy said, why not? I would have given you a chance and gotten to know you. He's telling girl about his upbringing, his work, what he intends doing after the show, but letting Bambi know that I got a woman name Ewurama, my girlfriend officially. And you have the same thing he telling Paulina. The girls had beautiful conversations with all housemates. Who did you find interesting? You have Paulina saying that will be Perry, Ja. You have Bambi saying that will be Perry and Oheneba. So Perry, they just say, for penasem style be more consideration and count. So it's beginning to be like the three gentlemen almost forming alliance in the house. They got the most likes from the two young ladies. So Big Mama gave them 2 extra hours to then get to bond more with the two ladies. So before they were going to change for this meetup, Ewurama called on Oheneba and went like, baby, I'm not pissed off, I was feeling somehow because I've not had time with you like that. But the whole week you slept with somebody, you were okay. I don't think being with somebody for 2 hours will do anything. I believe and trust you. Go do what you gotta do when you're done. Come to me, baby. Oh. Ewurama said, "Mama, a crab, blood tonic, a little kiss in here," and the boy also had to enjoy his meal. So it was a night where lovers did the most. You are Bogdan and Naya, because Naya was in her fields because of Akofa. I think Bogdan equally was in his fields. So the two of them kiss when they did each eye. Your friend. Now, just so you know, Naya Bogdan, they got to hit the shower together, and it is how Bogdan or relax here, enjoy finally, like, hey, baby day. So, you have earlier in the kitchen, Perry telling Bogdan that now that Spark is gone, she needs to do the needful. Girl said the apology. And she made her face somehow. But it means she will either do it later or she didn't do it. All I know was with boy being around Bambi and Paulina, girl was jealous. It is normal though. But she wouldn't approach Perry. She goes to bed, all she needed to do was just wear little shorts. No duvet, like she wasn't covering her body. And the backside protruding a little so on Martin levels. Perry now goes to bed once in a while. No, he would just be checking his shorts. I think the little man in Perry was beginning to get straightened or down. So he rather got up to be with baby girl. It is how he did it slow but sure, but ended up golfing all over her. I thought she would push him away. Baby girl gotta be smart and stick with her man and forget egos. So they rekindled and it was all beautiful. Your girls are finally awake. They are super funny. According to Paulina, I got what it takes to be a woman. I'm a full spec. You have Bambi being like, you certainly are a full spec, and the two complementing each other, quite jovial right there. You have Paulina being like, hey, I got to talk to one of the guys. The person they say, I got a babe. Are you married? Myself, maybe I know one wahala because they married you, they say I got a woman. On a reality show, and the two talking, and like, sure, you go to the kitchen, you have Kiki awake with her man after going there early in the morning, more like she was monitoring the time because Big Mama said you can't spend the night. She went in very early and took Ewurama out. So now she's behind him as he's making breakfast, that kind of thing. You have Van Dyke sat whilst Larissa also serves him. Ewurama in a beautiful conversation with Oheneba, girl also telling him to embrace her. Boy said weekend. Ewurama went like, they make you keep them tidy, Joe. And they laughing about it, telling each other how they miss each other and the things that they can do after the show. You have the knowing me, knowing you continuing with the three young men, Perry, Ja, and Oheneba, and the two girls, Bambi and Paulina. I want to know Paulina's love language. Girl is talking about them. He is really having a good time talking to her. Oheneba equally opening up to Bambi more. Between Bambi and Paulina, Oheneba was more attracted to Bambi than Paulina. Beautiful conversation, open-minded. Oheneba will say what Oheneba will say and still find his way back to Ewurama's arms. You have Ja talking about how he got to be with Kiki. He wanted opportunity to vie with other people because he also did not start. To some extent, time was not there. To other extent, the few that he began mingling with, they were not matching his vibes. And Kiki really wanted him. So it's more like make I go back before I don't get a peg. Girl said, you people were lucky. Boy said, not necessarily. Love goes where love is. If your love is here officially, you just get matched up. Forget about the time. And girl said, oh, okay. So from the whole conversation, personally, I kind of felt Ja has fully not been committed to whatever that he got going on with Kiki. But there was a twist in his conversation after having a lot to say. He acting like it is Kiki who came in, no be him, and he had options and da. He says something like he's hoping that in the next 5 years he gets to settle with Kiki, and that made me feel like, oh, okay. He said he's a straight talker, so if you are with him and you're not careful, you are likely to think that, oh, you're shady, but that is how he is. They all gathered to enjoy meal. Ewurama not feeling so happy with the whole dynamics, and yes, but Big Mama officially tells them that the garden doors are open, they can go have fresh, a little vitamin D here and there. They are very happy because a new scenery. So the whole house is on chills in the pool. You have them also busy playing in circles, like in groups and that kind of thing. Very beautiful chemistry. Ewurama with her Larissa, and you have Oheneba and the guys later. Ewurama with Van Dyke, Larissa and others. Like bit love light right there going on in the house. Chills non-stop in Big Mama's house. It's about to be Palava Sauce o'clock with yam. So girl preparing the kuntomi abomu or stew, whilst you have Van Dyke peeling the yams. You have Oheneba making a request that Larissa, me, I want my yams soft, super soft. You have her being like, hey, from where to where I ain't doing anything like that. You have her being like, you don't get to talk to him like that, Larissa. You do whatever that my man wants. Do you hear? So the back and forth of it. Now, like I tell you every now and then, Ewurama will be having mood swings, a lot going through her mind. Maybe she's quite bored, not knowing what next to do. So more conversation, she's super calm, they've enjoyed their meal, she's had time to talk to her man about the whole situation and how she feels about things. They now some soccer moves right there in the house. That's how I bring to an end today's video on Bambi GH. Stick and stay on Bambi Gold. Let's delve deep into matters arise and fans feeling like Oheneba would have gone for Bambi if she was in from the word go. You have others also saying that, yeah, if she was in, she wasn't in. It is Ewurama o'clock, and that is how it is destined. People should rest. Others also low-key saying that Ja is not make sure, and they are afraid that Ja will be the first person to leave Kiki because Kiki equally not making the relationship easy. So off camera, that boy is subayanka sanka sabedano hunadi. You have others also on the whole Perry and Akofa and girl Kondon situation. So their relationship is being pretty intense. Boy talking about how Blanco became a hindrance for his relationship with Akofa. Stick and stay. What else is going on? Let's talk on Bambi Gold. Adios.